So welcome to lesson 17, where we are going to be talking about becoming profitable. That's what I want for you guys. I want you guys to become profitable. Now that becoming is the process. You guys are becoming profitable. You guys are learning, and I'm still learning to this day. The market always has a way to teach you something new. I've got a quote for you guys, and this quote comes from Yoda. Do or do not, there is no try. The greatest teacher failure is. You're either going to get up and you're going to go through them and you're going to practice this strategy. Practice makes perfect. Or you're not going to try at all. I want you guys to be in benefit in your life how I've been able to benefit in mine. I have been able to have a brand new home at the age of 24 years old. I was 23 when I got the house. I've never seen a more profitable business structure that you can do from your home. You can do on vacation. And I understand you guys, they're like me, you don't always have money to lose, and that is okay because you can practice this strategy for free. Paper trading, you can practice this strategy as though you were trading the live markets. Paper trading is for those who do not want to risk anything, and I understand. When you do start risking your own capital, there is a sense of there's more urgency to protect your capital. I want you guys to succeed, and I have these rules right here to keep you profitable, to get you on the right path so that you are able to quit your jobs, that you are able to provide more for you, your family, and those around you. Is it going to be easy? No, it's not going to be easy. But anything worthwhile never comes easy. And that's the way with trading. You have to have no feeling in the market because the market has no feeling towards you. It doesn't care if it takes every last dime you have. You are your greatest indicator. If you learn how to trade the market, that's something that no one can ever take away from you. You have now the greatest and most profitable skill. The most potential is in this market. In these currency pairs, you can become something you never thought was possible. And that is coming from personal experience. Now, I want to go over these rules that I know if you put in place will keep you on a structured path. Number one is risk management, and this comes first, not the strategy. Risk management is going to keep you profitable, and it's going to stop you from blowing your accounts. If you ignore this, nothing else matters. Never risk more than you are willing to lose per trade. 1 to 2%, up to 5 to 10%. Always use a stop loss. No exceptions. Aim for a risk to reward ratio of at least a 1 to 2 minimum. I know you guys have heard me repeat this a million times, but that's how important this is. And personally, one of my favorites is to protect your capital above all else. Don't try to win back after losses, reduce risk during losing streaks, think long term, not trade to trade. Now, one of the biggest rules in the 1% playbook is protect your capital above all else. I'm very, very adamant about you guys protecting your capital because I know how hard you guys work. I know how hard you guys have worked for your money. And I know that money is not easy to come by, especially nowadays. Price of gas, very expensive. Food, very expensive. But I know how hard you guys work, and I want you guys to focus on protecting your capital. Because when you protect your capital and you save money, you are making money in the markets. When you save money, you are making money in the markets. Place your stops to break even when price enters a minimum of a 1-to-1 risk to reward so that price can continue to breathe. If price reverses, let it come out and take you out at break even. No harm, no foul. You didn't make anything. You didn't lose anything. Sometimes I consider that a win, to be honest with you guys. Sometimes I consider that a win if I've entered a trade that I can tell is a losing trade and is coming back and reversing. You can always get back in if your entry signal comes up again and price shifts back into the direction that you were anticipating. I want you guys to focus on understanding market structure. You can go back, look at the lesson, study it. We are learning to read price, not just indicators. And that's where I differ from most of the trading mentors is using indicators. I don't use that many indicators. I teach not to use indicator overload. Yeah, I use my estimated moving average of 50 and my no gap candles so that I can read market structure better. So there's not these huge gaps in the market. You are your best indicator by far. You are your best indicators. Indicators are tools. They are not decision makers. They are not correct all the time. You are more correct than your indicators, especially when you master the markets, when you master psychology, when you master a strategy. And again, do not have feeling in the market because the market does not have feeling towards you. Don't ever think you are taking too much money from the market. The market doesn't care. He will take every dime you have. Next, we have our trading psychology. This is where most traders fail. Avoid revenge trading after losses. And don't get too greedy after wins. Take a 1-to-2, take a 1-to-3 risk to reward. If you feel like continuing to hold, do so at your own risk. Sometimes if I see a lot of potential in a trade, a counter trend trade that I've entered, I'll put my stops to 0 and just continue to hold. If it gets to a 1-to-3, 1-to-4, 1-to-5, you just keep holding, or it takes you out at 0. Another rule is to control your expectations of the market. You want to be realistic. Being unrealistic with your trades will destroy your expectations. But you do need to be unrealistic in the way you think. This is a percentage game. You can't get scared by the numbers. $1 million is the same to $10 million as a dollar is to $10. It's the same percentage. Yes, avoid the get rich quick. Take your time about learning the strategy. Learn it correctly. Go through the checklist. Check off. Okay, have I done this? Yes. Have I done this? Yes. Have I done this? Yes. Okay, I've done everything. This looks great. Let's enter the trade. And again, yes. And compounding small gains beats chasing big wins. Absolutely. Because again, it's a percentage game. And your percent is worth more the more your account grows, little by little. And know when not to trade. There are some conditions that are unfavorable, like high impact news events and low liquidity sessions. Again, we like to trade the New York session. We like to look for entries during New York session and London session because of those. That's where there is the most liquidity in the market. And of course, choppy, decisionless markets, otherwise known as kangaroo markets, where they're just jumping up and down. There's no clear indication that it's going up or going down. It's just going sideways. And you don't need to trade every day. You want to look for high probability setups. Traders often think more trades equals more money. It's the complete opposite. Honestly, the less you trade and the more quality setups you look for, the more money you make. So only trade when there is a clear setup. No trade is a valid and often smart decision. Overtrading leads to emotional decisions and losses, and that is something we don't want to do. We do not want to use our emotions in the market. We want to base our decisions off of market structure, price, and not making the trade something that it's not. And honestly, simplicity wins. Traders overcomplicate just about everything in the market. It's really not that hard. It's about patience. If you guys can have patience, your psychology is on key, you follow the strategy, avoid stacking too many indicators, clean charts equal clearer decisions, simple rules are easier to follow, consistency. Last but not least, treat every setup like a business deal. Treat trading like a business. It can become a business. And I highly, once you get to a certain point to where you are making profits, consistent profits, create an LLC, trade under a business, write off a portion of your mortgage, you know? I mean, there are, now I'm not giving any tax advice because, you know, that is not my bread and butter at all. But there are ways that trading under a business can help you. Treat it like a business. Treat each pair like it's a business deal. Do we want to make a business deal with Euro USD this week? Is it going to make us money? If it's not, I don't want to make a trade with it. All right, I don't want to make a business deal with this guy. Do we want to make a trade? Do we want to make a business deal with GBP NZD? Nah, he's not good this week. Do we want to make a business deal with GBP CAD? Okay, this could make us a lot of money. We make a deal with him? Okay, great. It was a great winning trade. That was a great business deal. It's not something you just do every once in a while. You pick up, okay, let me see what's here. No. You need to be on this. You need to have a routine. You need to be on it. You need to do your personal technical analysis. You need to learn everything there is to know about, because this can pay you more than anything in the entire world. So treat it like a business if you want it to be profitable. Set your trading hours, London session, New York session, and have a structured plan, 1% playbook, and go out and track your performance. Get a Google Docs, Google spreadsheet, and track your performance. You guys, following these rules right here will keep you profitable. Doing this and mastering the strategy is what is going to take you from losing trades to winning trades, to seeing that profitability come in every single week. Get your chart time. You guys are closer than you think to having the life that you deserve. So I hope you've enjoyed Lesson 17, Becoming Profitable, which I know that you will. I hope you guys have enjoyed the step-by-step lesson of the 1% playbook, and I wish you all the best. I will see you guys every week to go over our trade analysis, to see all the pairs that we are going to be doing business deals with every single week. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys throughout the community. Thank you.